Welcome my little speed demons to Big Time Ninja vs Ninja. This will be our 4th year doing this competition, guys. I am Joe. Before I get started with the obstacles, I'm going to go over some key factors. First of all, you're guaranteed at least 3 races. Your first race is going to be the senior race. And the senior race will be point-based, so what that means is if you do fall, you can still continue the rest of the course and gain points for the rest of the course. And how you do in your senior race determines the bracket for the double elimination bracket, which will be after everybody does that senior race. For a double elimination, it's going to be one and done, so once you fall, your run is over. But you are allowed to still continue to run the course because 1, you came here to do some obstacles, so do as many obstacles you can. And 2, it's going to help you get more experience for later races, so touch every obstacle you can, and it's going to help you out for your later races. And also, top 4 do qualify for Ninja vs Ninja Worlds, so keep that in mind. But with all that being said, we're going to get started with the obstacles, and the first one starts right here on this ginormous block that I'm standing on. The athletes will be facing opposite direction, so I'll be facing this way, my opponent will be facing the other direction, and it'll be a randomized go. So we're saying athletes ready, and then that randomized go, and then you'll be able to start your race. The first obstacle, you can have your hands and feet, crawl, walk, run, whatever. Right here, so you get to this quad step. You are allowed your hands and feet on these quad steps and H blocks. And also this reminder, this rock wall is off limits because there is not a rock wall on the opposite side. So if you're on this lane and you touch the rock wall, that will be counted as a fall. So please be careful, don't make us call it, do not leave it up to the judges. You might not like the call. All right, so with that being said, you got hands and feet on the quad steps, H blocks, many views you like, till you get to this red trumpet track right here. After this, you have to go over this giant block. You're not allowed to go around it. So the only way you can fail this is if you do not go over it. So going over it like this is a clear, but if you wrap your body around on the outside like this, all right, that's going to count as a fail. Do not leave it up to the judge. Just don't make it close, okay? Go over it. All right, and then you get as much run up as you like right here. The start platform to the next obstacle to this rope swing is going to be these 2 squares. You don't necessarily have to step on it. You can jump to the rope from behind the starting platform, all right, but you're not allowed to step on the floor past the starting platform right here. So if we see your foot make contact with the ground right here, beyond the squares, that's going to be counted as a fall. So you get the rope swing right here, all right, to this red trumpet track over here, all right? And then your next obstacle, you guys, you're going to make your way to this block, all right? You will have this trapeze, all right here. You have this trapeze that are facing sideways. Trapeze, and your dismount block is going to be on right here. All right, try not to land your foot back here. All right, you have to land on it. If you step back or fall to the side, that's going to be counted as a fall. So please have a clean landing over here. Next, you're going to make your way to the block. All right, you have these rings right here. You as many as you like. The ring lines over here. Till you get to this around the corner, this right here. You're not allowed the truss on this, guys. You're allowed the red. Hands are right here. All right, but they cannot touch the silver truss, so please be careful right there, just to get a look on the inside right here. And you're forced to go around this way, so you can't just jump on it and go straight to the platform right there. You have to wrap around this side on the outside, and then your dismount platform will be over here. All right, you can land on it, but do not land back here. And if you fall forward, that's going to be a clearness obstacle, but then a fail on the shelf, so you have to have a clean landing because this is the end of this obstacle with the start platform next one, so don't fall off of it. All right. Next, you're going to make your way up to these shelves. Use as many fields you like. Wait to the shelves, and your dismount is going to be this giant block right here. The red on this truss is fine, but you are not allowed the silver, so no silver on the truss. But the red part is fine. So if you do use it, be careful. Try not to use the silver truss right here. Right. Next obstacle. You're going to have the shower bars and the watermelons right here. You're going to make your way across. Shower bars and watermelons. You're not allowed to wrap your hands over the top or anything crazy like that. And your dismount platform is going to be this red block right here. All right, you can land on it, but you cannot land your foot behind it. All right, or if you fall off the side right here to the pit pillar, that'll be counted as a fail. All right, and then last but not least, you're going to traverse across this bar right here. So you're going to jump up, traverse across the bar with your hands, all right? And then the last thing right here is you're going to have to hit this cannonball. And then once you hit this cannonball, there'll be a clear. There could be changes, once we get to like the top 8 or whatever, but we'll discuss that the day of. And that is your course for this year's Ninja vs. Ninja. Good luck, you little speed demons. I cannot wait to see you this weekend.